Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In this video today we are looking at this MiSTer companion. This is something that Anime Otaku developed a week or so ago, but since then he's made improvements and he's released newer versions with a lot more features, and I can see this just getting more and more features. It's a very good app. So I kind of showed this in my weekly news video, then I kind of used this for the Superstation 1 tutorial. So this actually expects you to have MiSTer Fusion installed. That's a necessary step that you need in order to get an SD card working on your MiSTerFPGA. Now, if you have the Superstation 1, you can bypass that step, but as soon as you launch this app, it will tell you, it will say, look, we presume that you have MiSTer Fusion on your SD card. If you don't, it will give you a link. You can click it and it will take you over to MiSTer Fusion and then image burning software like Rufus, and that's exactly what I did. In fact, I had the SD card that malfunctioned a bit and I went completely nuclear, and I did this from the beginning. So if you've already got your SD card and you've put it through MiSTer Fusion, you've got the image on there, you've inserted it into your MiSTer, you're good. Then what you need to do is you just need your MiSTer's IP address, which you can get from the OSD. If you move it left, you'll see an IP address there, and you input that into here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I've already got my one saved in here, and that's really cool. You can have multiple devices and you can save them in here. You can delete it if you're no longer with it. Now, as you can see on the top right here, it says disconnected, right? So what I'm going to do now, that's my IP, that's the IP for my MiSTerFPGA. Now if I go connect, right, so you can put in your default username root1, but you don't need to put it in. It will automatically presume that that's what you have, and I don't know anyone that's changed it. From what I understand, it's difficult to change. So that's going to be the default username and password. Once we hit connect, you're going to see just up here, here you go, it's going to say connected to the IP address that we put in. Now what's really nice over here, it's very nice and clean. You've got these tabs up top. So when you look at device, now I have actually pretty much fully loaded the SD card that came with my Superstation 1, video to follow on that. So here's a few different things that you can do. So I've already enabled it. If you just press enable SMB, what you'll do is you can get network access to your MiSTerFPGA. It makes things really easy. It means it doesn't need, you don't need to take out the SD card. Let's say you've got a new ROM hack you want to play. You don't have to take that out. You don't need to take out the SD card in order to put on that ROM hack. You just press browser over here and bang, it will just open up a window and you can browse your MiSTerFPGA. And there you go, I'm browsing mine. Here we go, games, I've got all my folders in there. Oh, you know what, I had let's have a look. Let's go to Mega Drive. So there you go, I wanted to add a Mega Drive game on there, and I can just add that on there, you know, copy paste if I have got something on there. So very intuitive, very easy to use. As well as that, you can reboot your MiSTer from here. So if you're working on something and in order for that to take effect, it asks you, request please reboot your MiSTer, you can do it from here. Let's have a look at scripts now. So you can now install the update tool script from here. I've already done that. You just click that one button and that's it, it's done. And if you want to clean up your MiSTer and you want to get rid of it, you can actually just uninstall scripts from here as well. And what's cool over here, you can actually run update tool, and you can run it from your MiSTer. But let's say you've got multiple MiSTers, you can update all of them from this app just by pressing this button. But if I press it, it gives you like a little warning, and it just says to you the output will not appear on the MiSTer TV screen. It will only be visible inside MiSTer Companion. So do you, if you want to output to, if you want the output to appear on the TV screen, run update tool from ZapScript, or like just run the MiSTer from it. So let me actually run that. Let's see what it kind of looks like. Okay, that's cool. So launching update tool. Let's see what it says down here. So there's a little bit of a wait. Do you remember? Okay, wow, that's really cool. Sorry, I haven't tried that before. So that's it. That's done because my MiSTer is up to date. Then if you want to install like a the Zaparoo script, you can do that on there. Absolutely zero issues, no problems. You can go and do that. This is really cool over here, and I will do a separate tutorial on that. Which is SD migration. I think this is a fantastic feature, guys. So for example, now when we had a look at our SD card, I've got the included one with the Superstation 1. I've got a 1.5 terabyte in my different MiSTer, but let's say I want to upgrade and I don't want to go to MiSTer Fusion. I don't want to copy all the files again manually. No problem. This script over here, there's an SD migration script, and you can install that. So actually, let me go ahead and install that onto my Superstation 1 because I will be be using that at some point. Okay, must be started direct. Okay, so yeah, so it gives you a warning and it gives you all the advice you need. The migration process must be started directly on the MiSTer in the scripts menu. That's fine. Let me just get that installed on there now. So there you go. That's the Migrate SD installed, and I will do a tutorial. Let me know how badly you guys want to see that. If you want to see the upgrade one, I'll rush it. I'll prioritize it a bit, but if not, it's on my list to do. I don't know exactly when I will do it. Right. Okay. So CIFS network share. To be honest, I don't really know what this is. Obviously some kind of network sharing thing. I think that's for getting stuff off your NAS or playing games off a network. I haven't really messed around with that too much, but and then what else we got here? Okay, Zaparoo is installed, but the boot service is not enabled. Okay, so Zaparoo is something I want to do as well. Do let me know if you guys want to see that, because the Superstation one actually has a an NFC reader in there, so I can activate that. In fact, I am going to do that. I've got a bunch of NFC cards I would like to check out. So guys, that's it. It's a very intuitive, very easy way to manage your MiSTer. Don't get me wrong, you can still manage your MiSTer from the MiSTer. You can just go on, turn it on, run update all, but these kind of choices are good. If you've got multiple MiSTers, you put them in here, and when you run update all, it will run update all on all your MiSTer simultaneously, whether you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever the heck you've got. As well as that, you can see the storage on your device. It shows you USB, no USB connected. By the way, guys, if you are doing the migration script, then what you do is you've got your SD card in the MiSTer, you plug a USB, SD card reader. So your SD card, you connect it to one of those USB little card reader things, and you plug that into any USB port in your MiSTer, and you initiate the process, and that will then migrate your smaller SD card to a bigger SD card. I've used it before. I went from a 500 gigabyte to a 1.5 terabyte, and I left it running overnight, and it runs absolutely flawlessly. So then you've got the file sharing that we had a look at, which I just think is absolutely fantastic. Very easy just to access your MiSTer and just to kind of check stuff out. If you want to put a new core on there, a test core or whatever, you can go in that way. Absolutely fantastic. Then we've got the reboot. Then we've got the option of the different scripts, as well as like running updates. All absolutely fantastic, guys. Do let me know what you guys kind of think of this. Be freaking awesome to one another. Anime Otaku, thank you very much. If you've got any ideas for features, leave them in the comments below, and I'll make sure I'll get Anime Otaku to read those, or reach out to Anime Otaku directly. Any ideas that I have, I always fire them his way. Just let him know, okay, you know what, maybe we can make this easier for the user. Sorry, not we, maybe you can make this easier for the user, and it's maybe ideas we can come out with. The MiSTer is a very much community-led project. It is based on open source work and people collaborating and people using work to make the end user experience easy. And it's people like Anime Otaku that just really hit it out of the park with this one. Anyway, guys, be freaking awesome to one another. If you want a really difficult game to play that will punish the heck out of you, try Ghouls and Ghosts. But in the meantime, guys, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.